Stadium. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell them, boy, what they doing. Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke, no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatch you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like time's hard, two-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, you was like, yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McLean for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get with got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry at niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, then I'm original gun clapper. Like Dan Gaddafi, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math from after. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, PDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Nigga, y'all loud, louder than the weed, nigga. Thinking with your pockets, caught the ice lockets. She's somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, yo, I'm feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big Benz with 20-year trims. When in the club, Chris for all my men. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself my position. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. Son, that son is me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all this
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
These diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
No.
I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts, had to see loot like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, through those 9 months, you really bugged me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby pa. Hip out the cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing the clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid, instead of getting they moving, this nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. Yeah, choke no joke.
KK on
New
the beat.
life. They said I'll be dead or in jail. They was half right, I saw right can sell. I knew I wasn't rich when I couldn't make bail. I made out good, 5 niggas that didn't tell. Hold up, don't go to trial when caught up. Roll the dice, watch the numbers just go up. When you're off for what's short as a pup's nuts, you got the whammy, cause you pressed your luck. You could've been back on the town, industry bound, no more busting it down. To court is half O's, having to catch the flow, and reassuring those who act like they don't know that the ratchet let go. If you think we won't fill them hollow points up with mercury, send them to another planet, leave them screaming like Mike and Janet. Niggas can't stand it. I felt champagne with Ross running the game. When I was locked and the CO jumped in my face, talking gangster, nigga. Like I'm not a fucking gangster, nigga. But you got it in here, cause the odds ain't fair. Cause you got that walkie and that button right there. But after 8 hours, you leave here. And that's when you friend, it's not fair. You shoot at the range, we shoot when in range. Roll up in that range, your face look real strange. The look on my face is I got that aim. Before you reach, you feel the pain. Blood stain calculate to your brain. You been licked by that thing. In the game of death, that's what you get when got game. It's a method to the madness, how I bring the pain of one that's not sane. Choke no joke, I do my thing. They say you're nobody until they kill you. I'm somebody alive, guess that make me an ill dude. Made my name before the funeral, considered a legend and still make moves. They know you when you gone, they know me when I'm on. All over the board, you restricted, you pawn. You wouldn't cut a lawn, blow a candle at dawn. Choke got it going on like fuel. Some of you fools is more ass than mule. Never rule like Rick with Mona Lisa in your crib. Haters mad cause I'm doing what they wish they did. Without the rock, it's still gunning like Chris. Nigga try to block, I time off this shit. Nigga looking down at me, now he looking at dick. Pause. pause, just the term and shit. It's choke, no joke. Nigga, I'm lit. Fired up. And we recorded this in the D and shit. Yeah. Legal hustle, mega. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke. About Kim and Heath. Left my boo and my dudes when I saw the heat. Was gone in 30 seconds, more like 23. Took flight like Mike, number 23. Before the indictment came, I split like Jada, didn't get wet like Kane. Got out the game. I went from the tunnel, now movie making. So it ain't no confusion why you dudes be hating. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. Choke, no choke. You already know. Let's go out the Grego. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain. Getting hit with the fake exchange. Like baking soda flour after being on Broadway for hours. Getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots. Just stop the ball before the start. Old lady with the binocs. Give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partners with them saying the same. You tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking yanking them down. They mind fuck you if you ain't sane. And nigga never sniff cocaine. And I don't care what game or part of the area you claim. Praise Scarface, you must be insane. Nigga, Tony fucked the boss Dane. His right hand man, he's slain to get his back blown out the game. Do it on the low, let nobody know. No pillow talk to home. And if he step on your toes, don't bust a blame. Cause everybody will know. Or get out the game. They say that change is good. It's a lot of stress in the hood, and I know if you could, you would. Get out the game, but you stuck in that time. Wet a nigga in public like Shine. For a witness to drop a dime. For self-defense, do or die. Celebs doing time. Mike Vick on the child line. Even Kobe, Jason Williams, Gage, kick like Shinobi. Little Kim for perjury. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Let's go. When it's late night, make sure it's packed tight. And when you take those flights, never eye the Jake in sight. And shake them fuckers when they dead to right. Making a fifth go rumble. Because of stick up trouble. Blasting your gap for a cat, for in fact, with some crap that don't involve you. For some dudes that don't love you, all they wanna do is pawn you until you go down. And don't do shit for you when you lock down, or even when you touch down. But they tell you to go to the pound. The same block that gave you a pound. Years in the pen, now you living again. What mind state are you in? When you back it for 10, and you was just waiting for a team to come home to relive it again. Entrapment should be a sin. The way they reel us in, parole us to a revolving door to bring us in. This shit is insane. The game is insane. The game will fuck with your brain. That's why I'm out the game. Yeah. Just get out the game, man. I know they told y'all it's only 2 ways out. Jail and death. Nah, just get out, nigga. Just get out, man. It's easy. Just walk away, nigga. If they care about you, they'll let you go. If you in the game and you wanna go and get a better life, and they won't let you walk away, rapper clapper, federal indictment rapper, huh? I keep telling y'all niggas, man, get out the game, man. Choco Joe, Grego, you already know. The beast is chemical, baby. That's why I'm out the game. Stadium. Don't follow those cats. Choke, Lil Joe, you know what it is. Let's go, let's go. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to these fakes and these frauds. They don't own cars with Lamborghini doors. When high show cut, it's back to the store. I was born in the Jackson, this shit was hell.
Alright, Dev. I played enough joints. I'll play that at the end, bro. Yeah. Y'all see, he got that Dolo in red. This is the one without the joint on the sleeves. This one here is 20. All right, for y'all. Shout out to everybody like Bev G that got their order on the way. And I'm still number one. Dolo. One. What's good, man? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Well, the weekend's over, but happy Memorial Day. I don't know if that's something to be happy about. Is that something to be happy about? Memorial Day weekend? Let's see what the proper meaning of Memorial Day weekend is before we start celebrating. So Memorial Day, according to Google, a day on which those who died in active military service are remembered. Traditionally observed on May 30th, but now officially observed on the last Monday in May. In the southern states and on various days, especially the fourth Monday in April, on which those who died serving in the Confederate forces are remembered. What's the difference between the Confederate forces and just the regular forces? So I guess we celebrating those who died for our country. So, you know, I don't know if you say Happy Memorial Day if you mourning somebody's death. So I think we need to find a better way of saying celebrating Memorial Day. Because Happy Memorial Day is not. It's kind of weird to me. Happy. Nah. It's like happy day somebody in your family died from the military. That don't sound cool. No. Let us remember those. Let's remember those this Memorial Day, or let's celebrate those who lost their lives for this Memorial Day. Queen Kiana, good looking. You get your Choke No Joke buckets, $25. You know what I mean? One size fit all. It should fit all. Now, if it don't fit you, no disrespect. You got more knowledge than the average person. You're smarter than everybody else. But for the most part, it's one size fits all. And you know, I know I keep telling you I'm putting it on my website, make it convenient. I will make sure I do that first thing tomorrow. But a lot of people been hitting me up on my website, ChokeNoJokeProductions.com, and just sending me a message. A lot of people been hitting me up on Instagram at Choke No Joke Official and placing orders. So that's been slowing me down from getting on to the website. But I promise I get to the website for you. All right. Or you can email me, chokenojoke@gmail.com. You know, got the bundle, the hat and the shirt. All right, $50. And thanks to everybody that's been supporting. And I do Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All right. Now, I mean, you know, some people are just smarter than others, you know, and they can't fit every, you know, hat, helmet. Some got to get theirs custom. You know, it's like, you know, y'all girls with the big butts, with the fake big butts, y'all know y'all just can't walk into no store and just go say, oh, yeah, 34 waist. Yeah, I could get these with a 32 seam. Yeah, right. Y'all got to go. The girls with the big fake butts, they got like a 32 inseam leg or even smaller as a woman, you know, probably a 30, 28. But they got to get a 40 waist and then take it somewhere and let them trim it down to a 34 waist or a 30 waist because they done got they waist done. But the butt still needs the space of some pants that's a 40-inch waist. You know what I'm saying? Because the butt ain't gonna fit in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they put it in at the legs, they get the legs taken in. So it's like they putting on spandex on the legs, and then they still got the 40 waist butt part. You know what I'm saying? And then they get the waist taken in at the top. And it'd be like a little 30 waist, 32 waist. But they can't just walk in any store and just buy some pants. It all has to be elastic. What do you call it? Not elastic. Like that spandex material. Okay, I'm being distracted over here. So I don't know how I got on the pants, but what I do want to talk about is damn, what was I talking about, man? I can't. People throw me off when they do that. Text me when I'm on live. Hold on, I'm trying to think of what I was saying now. Y'all not gonna help me out here? Nobody gonna help me out here? Oh, big heads. Yeah. Boom. Big heads, big butts. Right. Hey, I ain't say big heads. I said intelligent people. Can't say nobody got a big head. It's like calling a little person a midget. It's not politically correct. Just can't say somebody got a big head. You wouldn't like that if you had a baby and you in the nursery like this, like look at little belly, and somebody say, "Oh, your baby got a big head," right? You wouldn't like that. You would want them to say, "Oh, your baby gonna be smart. Mm, mm, mm. That boy gonna be a brainiac." Y'all hit you back. I'm on the live. Yeah, you want them to be like, woo. I know what you gonna name him. His name gonna be Einstein, right? Einstein. No, he looked like Einstein. I mean, he's gonna be very intelligent. You look at look at that hairline already, boy. You man, he's going to be into computers. Yeah, you can't just be saying somebody got a big head. You got to be nice with your words now. You know. So what are you gonna name him? You ever think about Earth? Earth head. Yeah, why am I getting so much calls right now? This is ridiculous. Who the hell is this? Oh. Hey, yo, I'm on the live. I'm going to hit you back. All right. It's like I just turned my phone on or something. Yeah, but let me get off the pause head jokes. Okay. But they should fit everybody, okay? For the most part. Unless you got like a bunch of hair, you like that, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But get your dolo gear. All right. Choke don't joke, you already know. All right. Numero uno right there. The dolo man. I roll dolo from state to state. All right. So if you didn't know, I went to the Caribbean, the Guyana festival, and walking through that joint, you feel, whoo! When I tell you walking through that joint, it smelled like every Caribbean restaurant you can name, and everybody had on jerk cologne, curry cologne. When I tell you walk through there, you just I don't care if you just ate and you got there. When you was walking through there, it was like the aroma was like, all you smell was Caribbean food. I mean, like, oh baby, it was lit. Oh, it was lit. Oh, it was so lit, man. Let me just give y'all like, I know I went live from there from y'all that caught me when I went live. If you didn't catch it, go on my page. The Guyana Festival, Guyana Day. They call it Friends and Family Day or something now, but I guess they don't want to narrow it down to the Guyanese, but that's what it was basically. That's what it is. I guess they opened it up for more Caribbean culture to get involved. But either way, whew, the aroma, the women, the culture, it was lit.
Hey, I'm gonna walk around and look for them one more time.
Let's go photograph over here now. Are you going that way or this way?
Come on, what you doing here?
Provide information about COVID and provide information how to stay safe and healthy. And also from infection on the back, we also get some information about the vaccine places, emergency get vaccinated. And also here we also get face mask. And if you've been vaccinated, we have a card on to put your vaccination card in and also hand sanitizer.
Okay. Trying to save some lives over here.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So what's your name?
Carolina.
Pleasure meeting you. What you selling, man?
Well, so my mom, she created this whole business from the ground up, so that she created many other businesses actually, so that we wouldn't have to struggle. So right here we've got our body rubs, right? These were imported straight from Morocco. So are these are our incenses. But the whole front here, you see this front? These are healing rubs. Right here is lotion, and this is sugar scrub that you're using in the bathtub. Yeah. And on this side, we have our curry powder, and also our teas, a variety of calming teas.
All right, what's your name?
Christopher Davis.
All right, what's the name of your mother's business?
Good Prana Holistic Solutions.
One more time.
Good Prana.
Good Prana. And where can people find it at?
Well, she's actually a traveling businesswoman.
She have a website?
Yes.
What's the website?
All the information right here.
All right. Tell me the website.
The website is Good Prana. And on Facebook, it's Good Prana Healing Arts.
Okay. What's the phone number?
404-566-1675.
All right. All right. Tell the people to support you.
Thank you.
All right. Peace. Oh, what's she at?
They're all the way at the top of the
Steps?
tap, like the top, but I think to the left.
Okay. I'm going to go up there.
Huh?
I'm going to go up there.
Yeah, I'm about to go there too. I want to get. She said get a couple of ice cream. They might have drink, but they don't got no cups. They don't got no ice.
You see how long these lines are?
Y'all pretty women can do that. We don't have that. I love you.
With the yellow shirt, my family.
Over there, under the tent?
White hat on.
Oh, yeah, he still got 100 people in front of him.
I'm going to ask the guy in the back.
All right, I'm gonna go up there. You want me to wait for you? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go up there.
It kind of looks like it's a riser. What the hell is this thing?
Yeah.
This little
This one? One? I thought she, yeah, like, but if you go up there, you could go over to the right. I mean, to the left. All right. I mean the left, not the right. To the left.
See my boy every once in a while, and he remembers me. His grandma said he acts about her almost every day. But I just remember the night last June when they heard me say, I said, Martin, watching the baby. I said, Martin, watching the baby.
As you can see, there's a lot of brethrens out there, man. It's out there heavy. Caught up to my family. All everybody was eating, man.
Forget about getting on that food line. The lines is long. Forget about it. I had to turn up, you heard? I had to turn up. All the way up. Nope.
You see how China had her tongue sticking out? She gonna be mad at that. Oh man, but I had a good time out there. It was nice. It was packed, man. It was packed.
Oh, darling, with me. Oh, my love, you are my heaven. You are my kingdom. You are my throne.
Choke no joke. We out here. Guyana Day. You know I would support the Caribbean Massive. Okay. Pull up. As you can see, the parking lot is lit. People park all over. They're not booting, giving out no tickets. The residents ain't charging people to park on their grass. It was lit. It was lit. I got too much work to do to get drunk, so I'm out. Choke no joke, I'm out of here. Guyana Day 2022, May Memorial Weekend. I'm running around, baby. We out here. We out here. One love. Hey. All right.
Shout out to all my Caribbean Massive. Pull up. Choke no joke. You already know, man. Okay, Rasta. You already know. I had a good time out there, man. I wish I could just smell the aroma just coming through the computer, TV, cell phone, however you viewing this, if you could just smell the rice and peas in the air, goddamn it. Boy. The rice and peas in there. Mike Flizzy, what up? I see you over on the Patreon, homie. I see you, big homie. Joe, did you get a number or you only gave out your number? Now, what is that? Some type of trick question? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. A gentleman never tells.
Champions in the past as well.
I'm a gentleman. Like Michael said, Lady Ace, I'm a gentleman. I will never tell you if I beat Lisa Marie Presley boots. I'm a gentleman. So, the Dolo Gear is here. All right. Now, another thing I want to address before I get into the topic of the night, which is a different type of racism. And I hope that, at some point before the aliens get here and then we want to start sticking together because the aliens is killing the humans. Then y'all want to, you ain't gonna worry about nobody race, religion, or any of that. Then niggas gonna be too scared to goddamn death when a monster running around here with 2 heads or a chick out here with 3 titties. I'm telling you, that's the thing that's going to stop people from being prejudiced and racist against each other is when the Independence Day movie happened in real life. They're going to be running, white people going to be hugging on black men, big diesel, strong black men, white women going to run in over here, save me, man, dingo. She ain't going to be talking about no, you better get out of here, you black so-and-so and so-and-so. She going to be running over, so save. She going to leave her husband, save me. Husband be like, Jane, you weak individual. I need me a black man. Save me, man, dingo. So, until that day, y'all gonna learn. Y'all need to be coexisting with each other, and I'll show you why in a minute. I want to address something real quick. I seen an interview with my brother Fredro Starr and Sticky Fingers. Shout out to Son Sneak. But from Onyx, I seen this interview and it was funny to me because the interview title was something about they was the first people to get it was why did the Breakfast Club remove y'all interview? So clearly, I guess the host must have went to research their interview so he could question them about it, and it was gone. So shout out to Fredro. That's my guy. Sticky, that's my guy. I met Fredro on the set of the Onyx React video when I was doing my modeling and acting stuff, and then that's when I started actually doing like my videography days in the beginning. I still got the footage from that video, behind the scenes of that video, and that's where my homegirl Chara, she became my host, and I had her interview Fredro and 50 Cent and them back then. I gotta look for that tape. Yeah, but we had interviewed them, and then me and Charo got cool with Fredro because we would see him out all the times. And then Fredro and Chad became friends. So whenever I seen Fredro, because we would both be everywhere at all the events, that's how we kind of built a rapport. And, then I got my show on my live music channel show on the Fox and WB in 6 cities. It was Detroit, Chicago, San Francisco, Boston, LA, and New York. And when I had that show, Chad was still hosting for me, and she was actually the lead host at that point. And so through our growth, we all kept seeing each other in the same circle, which is the hip hop industry or entertainment industry. And so I know Fredro for a long time, right? But Fredro, homie, y'all not the first persons to get y'all interview clipped from the Breakfast Club lineup. Choke No Joke is the first person that they hated on. And it ain't no politics. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't politics because it is politics. But when y'all was like, well, have they done that to anybody else? They just ain't know that they did it to me. Now, my followers or fans or supporters, or however you want to call them, they know for a fact that they did it to me. Damn, I have some screenshots. I might have deleted them. But I still got them saved on my computer. Did I delete them? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. I deleted them. All right. But I got them on my computer. So, but yeah, those my brothers. And I just want y'all to know that y'all wasn't the first ones to get hated on. I was. They pulled down my interview a while ago, and it was at 1 million views. So don't feel bad that they pulled your interview down. Well, you should feel bad because it's an accomplishment. It was the #1 show at one point. So, they can erase it from YouTube, but they can't erase it from history because there's so many people that grabbed that interview and posted it. So it may not be on their website, but it's still going to be out there. But it goes to show y'all how butthurt some of these people could be. That they would go and take down a monumental interview just on the basis of the fact that they don't want you to shine, or they took the L in the interview, or like they feel like they're hurting you. It's disgusting. Damn, where's that screenshot? I want to. Just had it. Oh, here we go. So let's see this. Okay, here we go. So Fredro, just here's a little receipt, Fredro. Hold on 1 second here. Fredro Sticky ain't nothing personal. I just want y'all to know y'all wasn't the first, all right, to be hated on by the Breakfast Club. Y'all brother was. Choke no joke. Anybody there go right there. That's the Breakfast Club's YouTube channel. As y'all can see, I was on there and they removed it. So, Fredro and Sticky, those my hip hop brothers. But I just want y'all to see that in 3 days, my interview had 200,000 views. Okay? Okay? It got up to 1 million. Look, Jermaine Dupri had 277,000 views, and his joint was up days before mine. Angela Rye, they put hers up the same day as mine. Look at it, 200. Look at me, all right. And then it went and it went. These dudes went the same, like Tyrese and them had about 5 days before me. No, they didn't. My bad. They went up. He did his before me, but they aired his after mine. But Tyrese and Luda together, they're going to get some numbers. But yeah, so Sticky, Fredro, the brother Choke No Joke, y'all could go look it up. You see, I have my tunnel VHS up there. Stay brand marketing. You dig? And they know my interview was one of the classic interviews. Hating asses. But it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Fredro, you my brother. But y'all wasn't the first. Just, so fact check to those out there that think Onyx was the first to get hated on by the Breakfast Club. I don't want to claim that title to be hated on, but it is what it is. I'm sorry. I've been hated on by the Breakfast Club before Fredro and Sticky. Okay? It is what it is. Am I cool with anybody from the Breakfast Club? I would say Angela Yee. If I seen her, she would still get a hug. For the other two, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You would have to ask them. So Fredro, Sticky, I'm the first to be hated on by the Breakfast Club. So y'all back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. I was the first one to get slammed by the Breakfast Club. Slammed by the Breakfast Club. Slammed by the Breakfast Club. Slammed. Yeah, man. But I tell you one thing, Fredro and Sticky. Those wasn't my last days when they removed my interview down from their YouTube channel. And it won't be your last days either, brother. You will still thrive. As you can see, they declined. As you can see. So the same people you ask you give, same person who ask you give when you on top, when you go down, they coming up, the same ass you gonna wind up kissing back. I've seen it happen all too many times. So don't worry. It ain't no need for y'all to take them off that. One gun, two gun, dead. One. Alex. Y'all ain't got to throw y'all guns up in the air. It's cool. It's cool. All right. One gun, two gun, three gun, four. Yours, mine. It's all about crime. Alex. It's time to get live like a wire. I seen Fredro and Sticky doing the acapella joint with the dude that's playing the I don't know if it's the bass. I don't know what it is he playing. But they doing their lyrics and it just don't sound right with them not yelling or putting the little grit on their voice or whatever. It just don't hit the same. I'm sorry, Fredro and Sticky. I'm like, man, yell, nigga, yell. Face it. They like, stick him up, Dad. One gun, two gun, head. Your mind is all about crime. Alex. It's time to get live like a wire. I set the whole choir on fire. I'm like, yo, God damn it. Come on, Fredro. Like, what do you need, a throw lozenge or something? But yeah, so when I had the live music channel show in them 6 cities, I would go to these different cities. I would actually, I think back on it now, it's crazy. I would actually go to in my office. I had an office on Houston and Broadway, and I will print up on the copy machine like hundreds of flyers on just black and white. I would just print it out, watch the show tonight, this, that, and other. And I would get on the plane, go to cities, and just walk around handing these joints out. Right? You know, posting them, whatever. I ain't think to get no posters made, this, that, and other. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this hand in hand. But it worked. It definitely worked because my viewership was good. I wound up getting a 2.6 on the Nielsen rating one night on the Snoop and Dre show at the Tunnel. But I remember I was in Detroit and my man took me to this, what do you call it? Bike club. It was like the Hells. It wasn't the Hell Angels. It was the Hell something, Hell Raisers. I think it was the Hell Raisers Bike Club in Detroit. Let me see if I could pull it up. If they still exist. Man, I can't remember what it was. It was hell of something. But anyway, I at the bike club, right? It's like a party. So in there, y'all know me. I love to dance. So I'm dancing with this chick, and I start dancing with this other female. And this girl, she was so beautiful. Oh my God, this girl was so beautiful. Right? So I started dancing with her, and when I'm dancing with her, like I go over to her, like, to dance with her, and like she like pushed me off, like, and I'm like, but she's smiling with it, like nigga, get out of here, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, little tough, aggressive little thing, and I started going back at her and stuff, and then she started getting real aggressive, and then like I'm not thinking I'm in a bike club and she is a lesbian. I'm just thinking, like she just because she's smiling and stuff, like, but now that I think back, she's laughing like this nigga don't even know what the hell is going on in here. And next thing I know, I'm surrounded by the whole gang, and it's a gang party. It's a gang club. I'm in the club. I'm the only person in there besides my man that's not in the gang that brought me there. And I don't rub one of the gang members the wrong way. They all got the leather vest on, I'm surrounded. My man had to back me up out of there with the pistol, like all the way out there. Like, yo, he good. He ain't from here. He know no better. Ooh. And I'm looking at Shorty like, damn, it ain't that serious. Like, what the fuck? I didn't realize. Like, I'm not from here. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. How can you reach out to me? Choke No Joke productions.com. Hit my website. Leave me a message. Is it the Hellraisers? I'm from Detroit, but I live in Atlanta. Yes, it's the Hellraisers was a motorcycle club. Hellraisers. Let me look that up. Let me see. That might be it. I know they jackets if I ever seen it again. Nah, it ain't these Hellraisers with a Z. It's an all black bike club. Let's see. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, my shout out to my man. I can't remember his name. He had a clothing store out there in Detroit. I had met him at Magic. This was around 2000. And that day taught me, yo, pay attention to your surroundings, nigga. Stop going everywhere, being happy, go lucky and stuff. And do not let no goddamn woman get you in no goddamn trouble because she's so pretty or whatever. But I felt like by the time I realized where I was at and what was going on, I felt like the stupidest dude in the world that I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings like that. But that made me sharper, trust me, when I tell you. Hell's Angels, I don't know if it was Hell's Angels. It was Hell's something. I don't know, but I know they was all black. I think the jackets was black and orange. It was black leather with the orange letters. That I remember. And it was also a strip club I went to in Detroit at that time called the what's the name of that strip club? Man, y'all gonna have me pull out the book. Hold on. I want to know why they blocked me on Instagram. What'd I do? What is the name of this? Boy, Choke No Joke always been about that weight. Getting that weight right, all right? What is the name of that strip club? I've been going to Detroit since 2000. What's the name? Oh, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is the name of this club? It is the 007. That's what it was. The 007. The 007 is the strip club. Shout out to anybody that been to the 007 strip club in Detroit. If you've been there, you know I've been there. Joker says on Bellevue Street, Hellraisers. Bellevue Street Hellraisers. That could be them, Hellraisers. I know it was Hell something. Like the other one was spelled, I spelled it a different way. Okay. Shout out to the D. Shout out to everybody in the D. Shout out to everybody in the D. It's so cold in the D. It's so cold in the D. It's so cold in the D. So, what I want to get into with the main topic of tonight, I think I want to talk about Monique and DL Hughley too, because they going back and forth at it. And it's so embarrassing to see them two going back at it. Yo, look, can we unify as a people? Just as a people. Can we unify as people? Just people. It don't matter if you black. It don't matter if you white. Why do race play a part in how we treat each other? Why we just can't treat each other like humans? Why we gotta get mad if we see the black man with the white girl? Why we gotta be mad if we see the white woman with the black man? Why we gotta be mad if we see the black girl with the Asian man? Why we gotta dislike white people just because they white? Why do white people dislike black people just because they black? Why do Muslims have problems with other religions? Like, why? Just why? Like, do y'all think about this stuff? Like, and the reason I sparked this because there's some tension boiling over, you know what I'm saying, as the Jewish nationalists marched through Palestine, district of Jerusalem's old city. Now, this is crazy that they do this, right? Because this is done as a reminder of we took over y'all land, right? So they celebrating death and then walking through these people's city, celebrating death and reminder of the people that got slaughtered by their people. So imagine this. I'll give you a better example. Let's say that it was said that the KKK killed Malcolm X, right? And they took over the land of Harlem. Now they're going to have a parade coming through Harlem as a reminder that we took y'all land. And there's something that's going on over there that is crazy to me, but it just shows me that it ain't just a black and white thing. Religion, race, where you come from, like the East Coast, West Coast shit, like people find gripes with people over and kill people over something that's very minute, because it ain't like your dad ejaculated in your mother and the seed hit her egg and you was like, yo, ma, I want to be born in California, ma. I want to be born on the west side, ma. I want to rep that. Like, you had no say-so in where you were born and where you were going to live or what religion you were going to be. But you'll come out and at some point feel like this country is your country. This city is your city. This block is your block. Your race is better than this race. Like you knew coming in the womb that, yeah, man, when I get out, man, forget black people, man. I'm gonna be white. I'm gonna be like, you don't have no knowledge of what is already transpiring outside the world, and you just a fetus. But when we come out, you are somewhat trained and programmed to not like, is something wrong to like another race? Is something wrong to be cool with somebody that's gay? Is something wrong with being one religion over another religion? And when you look at this video that I'm about to show you, it's going to help you as it helped me. Even if you just look at black people and the KKK, or black people and white people, or black people and Spanish people, because there's a lot of Spanish people or Latino people that are prejudiced against black people. Don't act like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the language, they be talking right in your goddamn face. I heard Fat Joe say that. You know, he was talking around. R. Kelly said to his man, yo, this nigga lying in Spanish. And R. Kelly said, what? You think I'm lying, nigga? Oh, don't think because we black that we don't study other languages. I know black people that know 7 different languages. Don't get it twisted. So, and you know R. Kelly, he gonna know some other language because he done dealt with so many chicks. He gonna meet a Spanish chick that's gonna teach him Spanish. And most of us grew up around Spanish people. So we learn the language so we're not ignorant to people to be able to talk behind your back. So, like I said, seeing this stuff go on overseas is to me, even though they have the rights to do whatever they want, I don't think that this is something that should be celebrated. I think that it is disrespectful. And I think that for us in America, when you look at this, it will give you a different perspective on, I'm not going to say it's going to stop you from being racist, because black people are racist too. You got the black people that, I'll never fuck with a white girl. What? You better not bring no white babies in my house. You're a racist. You're a racist. You're prejudiced. You don't, because you don't, people kill me. Black people can't be racist. Yes, the fuck they can. Yes, they can. Stop the bullshit. But when you look at this story, which is going on right now, just think about if this was America and like the KKK could just come walking through Harlem celebrating taking over the land or however, you know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to this and you'll see what I'm talking about. And some of y'all might be like, still like, I don't care, you know, but I'm showing this using the copyright disclaimer under the section of 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that it might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips. The balance in favor of fair use. And I will keep this up here in the corner for those YouTube monitors to see it. And let's get into this and open your mind up, y'all. Yeah, like we not from this country, neither one of these countries. So we ain't got no dog in this fight. But you tell me how this makes your soul feel, if you have one, or your heart.
Picture narrow cobblestone streets that became crowded with fear. Israeli police say more than 70,000 people turned out for Sunday's Jerusalem Day flag march. It drew protests from Palestinians, tensions boiled, clashes erupted, and scores of Palestinians were injured. CNN's Atika Schubert brings us the story from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem Day is a day that shows just how bitterly contested the city is. For Israelis, particularly Jewish nationalists, it has become a day to mark Israel's capturing of all the city, including East Jerusalem, in the 1967 war, and the holiest site in Judaism, the Western Wall. Thousands upon thousands converge on Jerusalem's Old City, marching through with Israeli flags. Some chant, "Death to Arabs." This is one extreme among the marchers. Others here say the day should be a celebration, not a provocation.
Most of the people want to live in peace, and as you can see, we live in peace. I didn't come to provoke someone. You understand? I didn't come for it. I'm not making problem. I'm not shouting, die to the Arabs. You saw the guy that wanted the Arabs to be dead. I told him not, because I don't want them to be dead. I want them to be my neighbors. But I don't want them to kill me at the same time.
But for Palestinians, this is a day of provocation when the Israeli flag march goes through one of the most disputed areas of East Jerusalem, and it's almost inevitable that tensions will boil over. Thousands of police are deployed, but scuffles still break out in the narrow cobblestone streets. Police fire pepper spray and swing batons. Palestinian residents say they feel angry, frustrated, and exhausted.
We cannot live, no peace at home, no peace in the shop, no peace in the street, no peace anywhere. Now a settler could come hit me, he will go and arrest me. Where is justice?
In a sea of flags, there is one that cannot be flown. The Palestinian flag. Israeli police quickly tackled the elderly man who dared to unfurl it. If the March of Flags went ahead, Hamas warned, it would fire rockets from Gaza. Watch the skies, the militant group warned. What came instead was a small gesture of defiance instead of rockets, keeping Jerusalem's uneasy peace for another day. Atika Schubert for CNN in Jerusalem.
And for the aftermath, we're live in Jerusalem with CNN's Hadass Gold. And I note the headline in the Times of Israel today: through Jerusalem's Muslim quarter, a triumphalist march by Orthodox nationalist men. And it goes on to suggest that for some, this decades-old anniversary or celebration, Jerusalem Day, has morphed into something darker. Your perspective from there?
Yeah, Becky, I mean, we're getting updated numbers that some 70,000 people participated in that march. And you're right that what is many Israelis see as something to celebrate when Israel gained control of East Jerusalem, and Israelis see this as when Jerusalem became a united capital. For many Palestinians, they see it as a provocation because they want East Jerusalem to be the capital of a future Palestinian state. And they and much of the international community consider East Jerusalem to be occupied territory. But Becky, if you go to these marches, you do not see the kind of average secular Israeli. Who you mostly see are what many people consider right-wing Zionists or settlers even, who come in from the West Bank or come in from other parts of Israel. You do not see either ultra-Orthodox people, nor do you see secular Israelis. And that's what a lot of Israeli commentators are talking about, that this march has morphed into this sort of magnet for the right-wing extremist groups. I want to read to you some of the reactions from Israeli politicians. The prime minister said that what happened yesterday, those events were from a minority that had come to set the area ablaze. Yair Lapid, the foreign minister, has sent out several tweets and statements. I'll read you one of them. He talked about how sorry, I don't have the tweet in front of me, but he also condemned the action and said things that these groups, some of these right-wing groups like Lehava and La Familia, he said that they do not deserve to carry the Israeli flag. Now, Lehava and La Familia are these two extremist right-wing organizations, and they're sometimes identified in these marches with their black flags. One of them, La Familia, actually uses the flag from the Jerusalem Beitar Football Club. There are now growing calls to outlaw these two groups. I want to play for you what the defense minister said just earlier today.
As defense minister, I also think the time has come to re-examine the designation of organizations like La Familia and Lehava as terror organizations. I know this issue is on the doorstep of the various security organizations, and I rely on them to carry out the examination in the cleanest and best way.
Now, labeling those organizations as terror organizations would outlaw them, which would mean it would be illegal to fly those flags and to be part of those organizations. Now, whether these calls for outlawing these organizations, for labeling them as terrorists, will actually come to action, that will be the big question next year. Becky.
Now, how y'all feel about that? Yeah, I think that's cool that they could come marching through there like that. Now, I'm seeing a lot of y'all have an argument in the comments saying black people can't be racist, they can only be prejudiced. Let's pull up the definition of both, okay? Over here, racism. Racism is the belief that groups of humans possesses different behavioral traits corresponding to inherited attributes and can be divided based on the superiority of one race over another. That goes for any goddamn race. And as you can see, they got all color hands up there, from white to black. Racist. Prejudice against or antagonistic toward a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. So this is why y'all trying to say typically one that is a minority or marginalized. So you're saying that black people are only minorities. This is why y'all saying that black people can't be racist because they are the minority, right? A person who is prejudiced against antagonizing toward people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. And minority people be racist. Recently, I attended a showing of your traveling exhibit called them. It was generally good, but I saw that disturbed me. Why did you include the white trash costume? And it's not answering the question. Can blacks be racist? The answer, of course. will depend on how you define racism. If you define it as prejudice against or hatred towards another race, then the answer is yes. If you define racism as the belief that the race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherited superiority of a particular race, the answer is yes. If you define racism as prejudice and discrimination rooted in race-based loathing, then the answer again is yes. However, if you define racism as a system of a group privileged by those who have disproportionate share of society's power, prestige, property, and privilege, then the answer is no. In the end, it is my opinion that individual blacks can be and sometimes are racist. However, collectively, blacks are neither the primary creators nor beneficiaries of the racism that permeates today's society or permeates society today. I still say black people could be racist. If a man tell his son or his daughter that he will disown them if they had a baby by a white person, a Puerto Rican person, an Asian person, and said you can only have a black child, I would consider that person a racist. Now, I understand they don't want to break down their culture, this, that, and other, but to tell your kid they can't date outside of the race makes you a racist. Somebody says no black supremacy. Nah, just the NOI. You said pull up the I did pull up the meaning of prejudice. I meant to go over that, but I felt like I made my point. But let's go through that as well. Prejudice, preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. So someone telling you don't deal with a white person and they never been around one, that they have a preconceived opinion about white people or Asian people or Latino people or black people. And a lot of white people, like the Karens, are prejudiced to harm or injury that results or may result in some action or judgment. The verb give rise to prejudice in someone may rise. The preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Prejudice is preconception, which makes sense. So prejudice and racist is not the same thing. Shit, you could be prejudiced towards a certain type of bread. No, I don't mess with Wonder, man. That's white bread. That's the white man bread. I don't mess with that. Like you don't mess with it on preconceived opinions. You don't know that for a fact if the bread tastes good or bad or nothing. You just don't mess with it because it's white. So with these definitions, I know for a fact that racism and prejudice ain't going nowhere because people are always going to judge people based on their appearance, on their skin color, the way they dress, the way they talk. Oh, you sound country. Oh, you sound like you from up top. Like, you could have been born in the country and at 5 years old moved to New York and went up there and stayed up there in which color, and people say, oh, you from up top. No, I'm actually from South Carolina originally. But, oh, you don't sound like you from South Carolina. You sound like you from up the north. Yeah, well, I moved up there, but, I moved up there, after I was 10 years old, 12 years old, 14 years old. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to be prejudiced. So, will people ever stop being prejudiced, racist? Not until the humans hit this concrete. You watch. I'm telling you, 9/11, when them joints hit that plane, people was not talking about race. They was not talking about religion. Everybody was running around, They trying to help each other. Everybody filled with dust. You didn't know who the fuck was white or black or nothing because y'all all looked like everybody was filled with dust. Nobody was talking about, oh, man, that black person over there, man, they don't help him. Nobody knew who was who because you all was covered in dust. Erase the racism, please. Erase the racism, y'all. That's the message for tonight. Erase the race. Erase the racism. In the words of my man, the late great Biz Markie, erase the racism. All right? Choke, no joke. Y'all know what it is. I catch y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m., same bat time, same bat channel.
Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept a laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. I call it interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding, ain't giving my ring like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here.